27th of May. It is 3:30. We're just doing an end of day analysis for last night, Friday the 26th, through the London session. If we go to our history, and go to the 25th, or even the 26th would be good. This was last night, so we'll start with the British pound. Firstly, we got in here at this supply zone, sold off quite nicely, and got out at the median, which happened to be just perfect. I had that set up, just the way that it did that was just happened to be, timing wasn't done on purpose or anything like that, but that was really good. And then as it came up, I lay it in again and got down here. So two really good trades. That was getting in at the peak and getting out at essentially the bottom. So that was really positive. The only thing that did put a dampener on the session was in this scenario here. I could see that it was trending to the upside, and I guess I felt like it had gone far enough that it was time for it to come back down. I could just feel like it was going to come back down. But in saying that, there was a news announcement, and I didn't want that to do that in the opposite direction. So I decided to get out before, take a small loss of about $400. And yeah, as we could see, hindsight's a wonderful thing. It would have obviously gone through. Maybe that's just something to talk to Benny about, like the chances of it going up and bursting through this and not coming back down at all is pretty rare. And so maybe I should have just let the news play out and kind of just left it, but I didn't. So I just basically got out there for the US 30, very similar to the British pound. Got in here, and then rode the wave down and got out here, which was just basically in line with this little supply or demand zone. And we could see that it obviously collapsed all the way, and I could have had a lot more profit, but really happy with where it was. And then moving on, very similar again to the British pound, it was trending up, and I had the exact same thought process that it was going to come back down. But there was again news, so this was at least in profit. It was about, we can see that's just over $200 there. So I just took that profit and got out. So yeah, all in all, like that trading at the back end of the session was negative $200. So negative 400 plus 200. Obviously, could have just not done any trading. But I honestly thought in the moment that was a good opportunity, and we could see that again. Hindsight's a wonderful thing, with knowing the result of what the news is going to do. I would have been able to get out for quite a good profit, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. So nearly $1,500 for the day, which brings us to a total of 23,684. So that officially takes us to a full month of trading, and we can see, from going consistently either between $0 and $1,000. It took us 9 trading days to get to that point, but once we got to there, we could see that's very consistent from that point on. So starting to really get into a groove. I've seen a lot of growth in just 1 month of proper trading. So yeah, onwards and upwards really. We're just going to keep the consistency, and yeah, we'll check back in next Monday. Have a good weekend. Thank you.